Hello friends, today's our topic is power line carrier communication. So for this topic, some question asked in the previous question paper, SPPU question paper. So first question is draw and explain the block schematic for the carrier edit protection. Second question is draw block diagram and explain the components of power line carrier communication. Third, what is the PLCC and state its advantages. The first question is what is the need of the power line carrier communication? So this topic is related with the communication substation. That means it is the purpose of for the communication, but for which the substation communication. That means this is the substation A and this is the substation B. Okay. So in case of the this is the power station to the substation. Then second, this is the load dispatch center to the substation. Then third, load dispatch center to the power station. So this type of communication, it is very required for the substation. Now, so for the long transmission line, so for the long transmission line, carrier pilot relaying is the economical than the pilot wire protection scheme. So this is the because the pilot wire length has to be large to connect the two end of the zone of the protection. Two end of the zone of the protection. So carrier technology is a good option in such case. So in case of the power line carrier communication transmission line itself, it is used for the communication purpose and the communication is possible by the two channels. Before discuss the working of the PLCC, in the power transmission line, due to day-to-day working, some uh, problem occur due to the fault. Some load shedding is there, then transformer fault is there, then grounding, generating fault is there. So from time to time, it is necessary to uh, part the to pass the information to all the persons who working in the substation so that it is necessary step should be taken immediately and as soon as any abnormal condition occur, so people work in the substation, they take immediate action for the rectification. So sorry, so for this information it is passed very fast so that the power line carrier communication arrange given in the arrange given in the substation and it is giving the information from time to time or minute to minute information can be passed and we do not depend upon the network or mobile of the network or any services. So in that case, there is a lot of delay occur in the operation. And during that, our system is unstable. So that this situation to avoid and it is used for the communication purpose. So it is the tower line on which the phases that means suppose I will show you. So suppose these are the two transmission panels. Okay, these are the two transmission panels. That means it is the tower line and on which the two phases. This is the one phase and similarly this is the second phase. The PLCC line connected and the PLCC frequency is about 100 Hz to the 450 Hz and can select any substation frequency according to any choice or any design of the equipment. So any two wire that means RY phase, YB phase, BR phase minimum uses the two phases for the communication. So why two? Why we are using the two phases? Suppose if any one phases become faulty and there is a only one problem is there and only one phase, and communication will not stop due to that. And the second phase start communication progressively, yeah, immediately. Okay, so it is nothing but it is a very simple diagram for the PLCC component. So for the PLCC component, there are the two sections. I will told you this is the first section, that is the section A, and that is the section B is there. Then this is the line trap. This is also the line trap. It is nothing but the tuning capacitor is there. Okay, this is the tuning capacitor is there. So in this diagram, show the drain coil, then carrier lead in the cable, then line tuner, then coax cable, then transmitter, then receiver, then protective relays. So this type of this type this type of equipment we have to use here. Similarly, for the in between the two transmission line, there are connecting the two coupling capacitor, and second one is the line trap, and second one is the line trap. So the main function for the PLCC component, there are the two main important equipments are there. First is the coupling capacitor, then line trap circuit is there. So what is the meaning of that line trap and the coupling capacitor? So you know, uh, the coupling capacitor, it is nothing but you have to connect parallel in between the transmission line. Okay, this is nothing but your coupling capacitor. Then second one, this is nothing but the line trap. It is nothing but the series. We have to connect here the series inductor. This is nothing but this is the series tune. That means this is called as a wave trap also. Okay. Then the transmission. Then again, second is the carrier current protection. So this is nothing but the carrier current equipment. So with this carrier current equipment, we have to connect here. Okay, here. Similarly, yes. So we have to connect here the carrier current equipment. Carrier current equipment. So we have to connect here the transmitter. That means we have to connect with the relay, prospective relay. This cable you have to connect with the prospective relay, because it will be transmitter connect the in the carrier current equipment, they are connecting the transmitter. Then second one is the receiver. Then third, low tuning unit, then power amplifier, and then master oscillator. So this type of carrier current equipment we can connect with the both the transmission line. Okay, with connected with the relay unit. Then we have to connect here the CT and PT. Similarly, we have to connect here CT. Here also we have to connect here CT, and then we have to connect here potential transformer. Potential transformer. Then this CT we have to connect with the relay unit. This CT secondary we have to connect with the relay unit, and PT we have to also connect with the relay unit. That means relay is connected with the CT secondary. So current and voltage, that means we have to connect with the carrier current equipment. Then again the second is nothing but this is the coupling capacitor. This coupling capacitor, it is also again connect with this carrier current equipment, so that all the data will be sent to this circuit. That means the carrier current equipment. Similarly, transmitter, receiver, then line tuning unit, and power amplifier, and the master oscillator also. So this power line, just wait, I will clear all the drawings. And yes, so the power line carrier communication is achieved by adding a modulated carrier signal to the wiring system. The transmission frequency range, it will be the 50 Hz to 500 kHz. and we can transmit all the type of the information. The modulated signal will be injected into the power line conductor, and this will done at the transmitting or sending and receiving, and transmitting signal will be filtered out at the receiving end. So the power lines are high voltage line, and it is designed in a way that it will carry a huge amount of energy while the communication system is low voltage end, and because of this it can't be directly connected to the high voltage line. So basically in the PLCC component, it is the first component is the wave trap. It is nothing but the line trap is there. Then coupling capacitor, then protective devices, coupling filter, high frequency cable, the lightning arrestor, and the light line matching unit. So what is the function of this component? And then we will see the working of the PLCC. So first wave trap, that means this is nothing but your the wave trap. We have to connect this is nothing but the wave trap is there. So wave trap, it is nothing but the line trap we have to use for the high wave frequency for the high magnitude. So it would be prevent the carrier signal from entering into the substation, and wave trap will be connected to the power line in the series. And mostly wave trap consists of the capacitor and inductor do its operation. That means similarly this is nothing but your line trap, that means it is the wave trap. So it will be connected, like that. Then the second is then the second equipment is coupling capacitor. So the coupling capacitor, there are the two coupling capacitor we have to connect here. So this coupling capacitor, it is look like this. So this device, it is used to do the connections of carrier equipment to transmission line. So these devices would prevent the power signal from entering the PLCC, and it would be allow the passing carrier signal. Then lightning arrestor, it is used for from this device would protect the system from the lightning, and it will and this lightning arrestor would be mounted on the highest object of the structure. That means we have to connect highest mount of it is not clear in this image because this is the wave trap. Okay, so look like this is the lightning arrestor is there. Then the third one is the line matching unit. So this is nothing but the line matching unit is there. This is the line trap, that means the wave trap. This is the high voltage line, and this is the coupling capacitor. So we have to connect the data to the transmitter and the receiver end through the PLC cabinet. So the line matching, it is unit that used to match the impedances of the line. That means it is consist of the air core transformer and also some of the condensers also. So it will be mounted on the base of the coupling capacitor in order to achieve this line matching utilized by the balancing of the transformer and matching the transformer also capacitor and filter also. Then earth switch. What is the meaning of the earth switch? It is the use for the maintenance switch. Okay, so we have to connect this switch. It is connected with the ground. Okay, then the high frequency cable, it is used for interconnect the PLCC station to the line LMU in order to carry the high frequency order. Then coupling filters. Coupling filter, that means this is nothing but your coupling filter, and it is used to connections from power line, and it can be used to match the impedance. Okay. Yes. Coupling power capacitor. Then third one is the protective equipment, and this protective equipment, that means lightning arrestor, grounding switch, then relay, circuit breaker. So we have to connect this all the things with the prospective equipments. We have to connect this protective equipment. It is used to system to protect and protect the carrier equipment, uh, and also we have to use different type of the protective equipment. Then what is the working of this PLCC diagram, PLCC component? So PLCC component, it is nothing but we have to how does the PLC operate? How does the PLC operate? So firstly, the power line carrier communication is achieved by adding uh, modulated carrier signal to the wiring system. Okay. Then last one, it is basically used for the communications. Okay. So carrier current channel, and second one is the microwave channel. So there are the two channels are there. The range of the frequency of the communication, that this signal is between the 50 hertz to the 500 kilohertz, or the 400 kilohertz. That means 50 kilohertz to 50 kilohertz to 50 kilohertz to 400 kilohertz. 400 kilohertz. That means there are the two communication possible. The communication is possible by the two channels. First is the carrier current channel, and second one is the microwave channel. So carrier current channel, the frequency range is the 50 kilohertz to 400 kilohertz, and the signal in this frequency range are the transmitted through the transmission line through the suitable coupling devices. So the coupling devices, this is the cable is there, and through the coupling devices, this cable will be used as a uh, difference communication frequency. Then this signal received. Then these signals are received at the receiving ends through the suitable coupling devices. So the data can be transmitted to the control signal. Okay. Then it is used for the communication through the transmission line, and communication signals are also transmitted. So it is used for the protection purposes, carrier current channel. Then second is the microwave channel. Microwave channel, it is the range of the frequency 450 megahertz. 450 megahertz. 450 megahertz to 10,000 megahertz. 10,000 megahertz. So these signal are transmitted, received through the suitable transmitter receiver arrangement. So these two channels are used for the communication cable. That means we have to use the two sections. It is nothing but there are the two sections, that means section A and the section B. So using this two section, um, we have to uh, so for this two section we have to use section A and section B. In between the two transmission line, that means the phases, phase A, phase RY, YB and the BR. So minimum time we have to use when the fault occur in any one phase. So second phase will be the operate, and the communication will not stop due to that, and the second phase start continuously for the communication. Then uh, it is the main part of this PLCC. It is nothing but there are the two sections, that means the section A and the section B. We have to connect it between the transmission line with the line trap. What is the use of this line trap? What is the use of this coupling capacitor? Then coax cable, then transmitter receiver we have to connect with the carrier current protection. Okay. So this is about the PLCC component. Thank you.